Hey, what's up? This is Aaron. I just wanted to kind of say hello and that I kind of popped onto your video, Don't Unplug Me, which was just because I was really obsessed with the song and I was listening to and watching everybody's different versions of the robot love story in the song because I just thought it was a cute song. Um, so I really liked yours, and I went into saw your channel just because some of the comments were, like I knew right away that it was, a chick playing the guy, which I thought was kind of cool, and that's something that, the dressing in drag kind of thing was kind of something that I also kind of, like I don't do, well I don't really do it, I identify as genderqueer, but just something that I like. So I was curious to see if you did other videos like that, and that's how I stumbled onto your channel. And the main thing that I noticed through a lot of your videos is not the fact that you guys dress in drag or whatever. You guys dress, in character, and you play characters, and you're really good at playing those characters. So I applaud you for that. And then you guys look like the one thing that really comes to mind and really stands out is that you have a lot of fun. In every single video, you look like having the time of your life, and that's in the end of it all. The most important thing is that you had fun making the video. It doesn't matter what people think of you or the video itself, or just the effort and the time that you put into it. But you're having fun at the same time. So that's what really kind of stood out to me a lot. I was laughing a lot. I made a video before this, but for some reason it didn't attach to your video, or maybe it did, but it didn't pop up like it usually does. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of make comments on the village video because that was the one thing that really kind of got to me was the whole thing. And maybe this was because I just finished watching the dinosaur cookie videos, and you making the dinosaur cookies, and then the video, the stop animation you guys did. Um, oh, sorry, yeah, I'm doing this by my bed because it's cold and I'm comfy. But totally lost my train of thought there. Oh, okay. In the village, I was expecting for the like a cookie or some weird toy or like even some Spider-Man action figure or something to come in and just wreak havoc on the little village, and the fact that that didn't happen probably surprised me more than if my guess actually did happen. So because I was thinking automatically, M Night Shyamalan kind of weird thing happening, so there's some weird little sudden screech of of something happening, and so there is that. So I guess all I really wanted to say is just keep doing what you're doing, and I wanted to also make comment on you guys like make fun of each other, like for one of you guys having a big head, and the other one having like no chin. And really, if you think about it, or I don't know, whoever actually notices that kind of thing is probably just, like, I don't know, has some sort of weird thing about themselves first, because that's not what I notice in people, so I would never have known that you have a big head, and I would never have known that you have no chin. It's just not something that I notice in people. So, I wouldn't worry too much about it. If a smaller head or a better chin or the existence of a chin, I guess, is high on somebody's priority list at all for a friend or as a lover or whatever, then it's probably time to like cut them loose even before you really meet them. So, um, yeah, uh, chin fetish. That's just weird. Anyway, that's it's 7 o'clock in the morning right now, and I'm in Washington State. So, and I've also stayed up all night. So if some parts of this make little to no sense, that's why, or that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Also, I'm trying not to be too loud, but I also want to stay clear for my speakers on my laptop. So I hope I don't mumble at times, or if I do, then that's also why, because it's still early in the morning, and I don't want to uh, I don't want to wake my neighbors, my roommates. So But anyway, I think that's pretty much it. My point was already kind of made as it is. So keep doing what you're doing. Don't worry about other people. Don't worry about the chin head thing because I wouldn't have noticed, and most likely most everybody else wouldn't have really noticed unless until you pointed it out. Um, so you guys, continue to have fun. Oh, I did have two questions. One I had before and I forgot to ask near the end, like now, and another one that just popped into my head. What my first question was, what were you guys like before you became friends? Were you kind of more reserved, and then you kind of came out of your shell a little bit more, or were you always kind of the way you guys were with drama and everything, so you always just kind of outgoing? Or were you kind of more into one thing, but then really got into something else because of you guys' friendship? Like one of you guys is really into Spider-Man, so were you like not so much into comic books until then, or something like that? Like for example, with my friends, one of my friends was really into musicals, specifically like Phantom of the Opera and Les Mis, and I never would have known those existence really or too much about them or anything like that until I met her, until I was really her friend. And now I mean, I've never really seen many musicals, but I'm sure I would really, really love them if I went. But some of the soundtracks, like for, Phantom of the Opera, like I said, I really like that. And Rent, I really like that. So I think I probably would give it more of a chance now that I've met her and now that, I've actually sang the male part to Phantom of the Opera, and if I do say so myself, it was actually kind of good. Otherwise, it was the rest of the tape was crack. Um, also, I got a little bit into X Files because of her, but I've always been kind of into sci-fi kind of stuff. Another thing was Doctor Who. You guys mentioned Doctor Who, and if you really like action adventure kinds of TV shows, not really superhero too much. A superhero show you might like is No Ordinary Family or Birds of Prey or Smallville. If you guys don't already watch those shows, um, but Doctor Who is kind of a lot of running and a lot of saving the world, saving the planet, saving the universe kind of stuff, aliens and stuff like that. Um, I would try the newer. Um, I would try an episode or two if you have a way to rent them or look or watch them online. I'm not sure I can give you a link or anything like that. But I do suggest Doctor Who just because that's one of my obsessions right now. On top of Warehouse 13. So, I think it's kind of cool you guys are Canadian because all of my favorite actors and actresses are from Canada and or Australia, which is kind of cool. Well, one's British, but that's Jamie Murray. She's hot. But yeah, you guys have Joanne Kelly, and Claudia. What's her real name? Alison Scagliotti, and I probably just butchered her name. Hell, and just yeah, Rachel Scarston. I love that woman. And so yeah, just all the cool actresses come out of Canada. I swear to God. Kristen Kruick. I'm not sure about Alison Mack. She actually might be from LA. So anyway, off topic completely. Yay, Canada. What else was I gonna say? I totally forgot my other question. Ah, darn it. Oh, this one was for Ashley, I think, more. How do you like your job? Like, I'm not gonna ask what you do or anything because I'm not sure how like anonymous you may or may not be online, but I was gonna ask, like, how do you like it? Because you say I have to go to work and stuff like that, but is it just kind of a means to an end? Like you need the job, or is it something you actually really like doing, so you actually like going to your job? So there's that question, and I guess that's pretty much it for this video. Continue to do what you do, have fun, and that's pretty much in the end all that matters. So, um, I like you guys in the video. I've subscribed, and I hope to see a lot more from you guys in the future. And that's it. Bye, YouTube.